Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am so excited to do this little video because I'm going to be doing this video with my little boy because we are going to be talking about his hair. Why? I think he has pretty cool hair. He's got a little bit of like a fro and it's super duper curly and like it does like a whole thing. But it is pretty difficult to keep up and like maintain. Yeah, we get so many compliments on his hair and he rocks that hair and it looks adorable. But if you have a child that also has super curly hair, you know it is difficult to find products that work really well and can help keep the curls, keep the shape, not keep it frizzy, and like help the style stay for a while because little kids are so active. So I thought that it would be really fun to do a mini series to try different curly hair products on my son to see what products work really well and which ones don't. And I'm going to give you like a full review by not just trying it one time but testing it over a little period, or like a small period of time to see how it works, make sure that there's no damage to his hair, and then give you like an honest review of different products. So today is going to be the very first video of the very first product, which is a product that we've been using for a while now. And then the next video will be about a completely different product. I want to continue this video with my little boy so we can see what today's product is and how we use the product, how it stays in his hair, how it lasts like through all his crazy playing and everything. But if you have little kids that have super curly hair as well, then you'll definitely want to subscribe so that way you can get the full review on all of these different products that I'll be trying out so that you can find one that works the best for you. So let's get started with the very first product for this little mini series. Hi guys, welcome to the first episode of Dallin's hair series. The product we're trying today is the Shea Moisture Low Porosity Protein Free Leave-In Detangler. The product really has been amazing. So far it's my absolute favorite. That's why I wanted to start with this one because so far this is totally my number one. But this is where I need some help because I cannot find this product in stock anywhere. When I bought it, I want to say it was around like $12 and it was either at like Target or Marshall's, but now I can't find it anywhere. If I find a link to it in stock, I will leave it in the description box. The bottle has lasted me probably around 6 months and I don't use it every single day and I don't use a huge amount. I'll show you how much I actually use in a second. But the product itself, I definitely feel it adds lots of moisture to Dallin's hair, but it doesn't leave it oily. Detangles all of his curls and leaves each curl like super defined and shiny. And if I use a little extra, it does make it a little bit stiff. It helps hold the style longer, which is nice, but it is a little bit stiffer, but it doesn't flake, which is really nice because Dallin can play tough like all day. Product has a texture between like a thin gel and like a hair cream, but it's not too dense, and the smell I think is amazing. It's not flowery, it's more of like a woodsy smell because of the tree tea oil. I think it smells great, but if you don't like masculine kind of smells, you might not like it. Anyways, if you or your little one has low porosity hair, this product is amazing and it's cruelty free, which is awesome. So let's see the product at work. Okay, Deli, you ready to do your hair? Yeah? What, are you excited to do it?
Yeah.
Let's do your hair. So as you can see, his hair is kind of crazy. It's kind of frizzy and very knotty. So we gotta get all the knots out. So, you ready, mister? Your hair's gonna be so cute. Your belly.
Let me give him some.
You ready? So I'm going to do his hair in the kitchen just because there's more light and more space. So first I want to start by wetting the hair because his hair is low porosity. It's a little bit harder to get the hair completely wet. So I just start by working the water into his hair and into the roots, and I really have to like kind of like massage it into the hair.
I never do my hair.
You never do your hair?
No, I never do my hair. I can't know bit on my shirt.
So mommy does your hair? Daddy does your hair?
No.
Who does your hair?
Mommy.
Mommy does your hair?
Yeah.
Okay, it's okay. Okay. Ellen, how old are you?
3.
You're 3? 3 years old? That's awesome. Okay. So now that we got the hair all wet, we're going to start adding in some product. So I just add a good quarter size amount to start. I'm running out now, so it's a little bit harder to get enough product. I do add a little bit of water to my hands with the product before I add it in. I just kind of rub it in my hands. And then I start rubbing it in. I use this kind of pulling action to start getting the product into his hair, which is honestly the hardest part because it's really hard to get all of the hair like really saturated in the product. But I will re-wet my hands and keep rubbing the product in. And I do this multiple times so that the product is also not too thick in his hair, because if it's too thick then it does leave it a little bit stiff. But by diluting it with a little bit of water, I think it kind of like it softens the curl. But if I get the product in like all around his hair, when I actually start to really detangle, it's gonna like help greatly. So I just keep doing this until I feel like there's no more dry spots and that there's product in every part of his hair. So now that all of the hair has product in it, I don't use a comb. I only finger comb his hair. I do the same thing with my own hair, so I think it's just like from habit. I don't know. But this is where I get all of the knots out. So now that it's super saturated, the product really helps just super easily get the knots out. So now instead of pulling the strands like I was before, where I was rubbing the product up through the hair, I'm actually trying to get into the strands and brush them with my fingers. So I'm going to get a little bit more occasionally because I'll find a dry spot, and I do want to make sure that his hair looks the same throughout. So I want to make sure if I miss a spot, I definitely go and add a little bit more, but I don't add much more. I just use a little bit more to like kind of saturate that spot. So he has this spot in the back of his head where it's like so much drier and much more difficult to get product into. Like it's literally just that spot. I don't know what it is about that little patch. Does anyone else have a child whose hair does that, like, or is it just mine? I don't know, let me know. But some of the curls back here are just adorable. They're so cute, so I definitely want to show them off. So I just keep detangling to get every single curl defined, and it just gets easier and easier as we get more and more knots out, obviously. And I love the woodsy smell from the tea tree oil. I really love it. Is it tea oil or tea tree oil? I don't know, you know what I mean. But I am so sad I'm pretty much like out of this product and I can't find it anywhere. But I am excited to try new products, so hopefully I find one that's just as amazing. Down one more agua and then we're all done. Yeah? One more agua.
All the aguas.
Una más agua.
All the aguas.
Okay, one more round of water and then we're all...
Right here.
Oh, right here.
And then up here.
Oh, right, okay. At this point, the hair feels super moisturized. The curls are super bouncy and they look defined and shiny. Like, I love how it looks at this point. I think it looks really nice. I love this kind of wet look. I think it looks really pretty. So now we're just going to let this dry so y'all can see the stages of his hair while it dries completely and see how it holds up with him playing over time. You like it, Del?
Yeah.
It looks good? Let me see. Turn that way. Turn around. Okay, right there. So you see that? Just like tiny little curls. And then when it dries, I'll show you what it looks like. But it feels so nice. But I love his hair having this kind of style, and when it dries it's so pretty. So we'll take a look at it when it dries. So this was a couple hours later. As you can see, the curls are still defined and bouncy and they look shiny and not too much frizz, even though he's been playing pretty hard. So this has been my favorite product so far, but I'm super excited to start testing out new ones. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss the next product I will be testing out, and I'll catch you guys in my next one. Bye guys.